Hello everyone and welcome back to my official The GH24 News YouTube channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we begin, hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Suckers saw Carly Spencer talk to a veritably uncomfortable and pain-ridden Michael Corinthos about the long-term burn care treatment options he'd at his disposal. As suckers know, Michael suffered third-degree Beck's when he got caught in the crossfire of an explosion at Sonny Corinthos' extension. Carly, along with Sonny, and Willow Corinthos bandied treatment centers with Portia Robinson when the three of them agreed that Michael should be woken up from his coma to make the final decision about where he wanted to go. The two choices were a treatment center close to home or a slice-edge installation in Germany. In the end, Michael chose the German burn care installation, and Carly pledged to go with him and support him every step of the way. As soon as Michael gave his treatment installation decision, he and Carly were out. Jack Brennan not only secured a spot for Michael at the center, but he also organized an airplane to fly Carly and her son to Germany, graced with medical labor force to help feed to anything Michael demanded. As the Tuesday show marked Michael's final occasion, numerous suckers have been wondering where this leaves Carly. After all, she made it seem as if she was going to stay with Michael during the long haul of his treatment, and suckers know that this could take months, if not longer. There's been a buzz on internet regarding Laura Wright and Carly Spencer's status with GH, in light of Carly going with Michael to Germany. Interestingly enough, the actress lately hopped on the social media platform X to offer some sapience. Wright replied, "Nope, not true" at each, while also posting a bit emoji of herself, telling her shoulders. The two have been together for quite some time in real life, but it looks like they're presumably relatively happy with the current status of their relationship, and aren't about to change anything by getting wedded. Carly is going anywhere, as Port Charles is the home to all of her business gambles and family, not to mention her two daughters that need her, Donna Corinthos and Jocelyn Jacks. Carly will probably return from Germany at some point soon and may also partake her time between PC and Michael's installation, visiting him now and again. Still, in terms of unsanctioned exit, it looks like that's fake news, as Carly and Laura will be staying on the show for the time being. Sonny Corinthos has been known to make his adversaries pay when they get too close to home and end up hurting the people he loves the most. While the explosive device planted in Sonny's extension was easily intended for him but ended up mutilating his son, Michael Corinthos, that doesn't mean his wrathfulness starts and stops with the person who planted it in his home. Still, he's going to take his rage out on the easiest target can find, and originally, that may be Drew Quartermaine and Willow Corinthos. If Sonny loses yet another son, will Sonny nail them to the wall for having an affair behind Michael's back and breaking his heart just days before he failed? General Hospital spoilers assert Sonny Corinthos has been known to make his adversaries pay when they get too close to home and end up hurting the people he loves the most. While the explosive device planted in Sonny's extension was easily intended for him but ended up mutilating his son, Michael Corinthos, that doesn't mean his wrathfulness starts and stops with the person who planted it in his home. Still, he's going to take his rage out on the easiest target can find, and originally, that may be Drew Quartermaine and Willow Corinthos. If Sonny loses yet another son, will Sonny nail them to the wall for having an affair behind Michael's back and breaking his heart just days before he failed? Sonny's defensive nature over his family is fabulous, and the idea that Willow and Drew's conduct might have contributed to Michael's heartache and posterior vulnerability is commodity the slip wouldn't fluently forgive. The affair, formerly a bare tale in the Port Charles gossip shop, now seems like a monumental treason in the light of Michael's condition. Sonny's response may not be rational or measured, it could be raw, visceral, and aimed directly at Willow and Drew. Will he see their appointment as the catalyst for Michael's demise, indeed if laterally? Still, anticipate Sonny to declare war, if Michael succumbs to his injuries. He might not watch about the nuances or the details of who did what, all he'll see is the pain foisted on his son. Drew, with his ties to the Quartermaines and his own history in shady dealings, could come the focal point of Sonny's wrath. Willow, formerly considered part of the family, might find herself on the outside looking in, conceivably facing not just Sonny's disapprobation but his active opposition. Has been exploding with drama, several implicit couples are starting to crop Ava Jerome and Rick Lansing are one of the dyads leading the way. When Rick first decided to take Ava's case and get her off the hook for the death of Christina Corinthos' future baby, it was a fully tone-serving move. Rick's son, Molly Lansing, was supposed to be espousing the baby. He felt that if he could prove Ava's innocence, it would help Molly to make peace with the accident, rather than living the rest of her life condemning particular people. Rick's plan worked. Ava is free, and Molly is healing from the hurt. So now what? Rick is still on Ava's payroll, despite her having limited finances right now. What started as a business arrangement has easily turned into further. Rick believes in Ava's innocence and knows exactly what it's like to be abominated by just about everyone in Port Charles. It makes perfect sense that Ava and Rick would naturally gravitate towards each other. They're both good in business, can fluently manipulate those around them, and both place their daughters as their top precedents, despite being labeled as bad parents. They understand each other without demanding to explain everything. Suckers have been clamoring for months for the Penns to give Ava a real plot. There was a moment when it looked like she was going to get romantic with John Jagger Dainties, but GH killed him off just as suckers were getting behind the pairing. Ava still needs love, and so does Rick. The Brace are contrary sides of the same coin, and they're always seen thieves. Flashback when they showed up for Christmas at Nina Reeves, and they snarked their way through watching Willow Corinthos and Drew Quartermain interact. Indeed, the in-between moments for Ava and Rick give suckers commodity to enjoy. What do you suppose of these two together? Should General Hospital give us an Ava and Rick pairing? If not, who would you rather see these characters with? An early promo videotape was blurted on social media, so let's talk about what's in store. For starters, Lucas Jonas will have a bad feeling after trading word with Jocelyn Jacks. Oslin will drop a hint about getting vengeance on Cyrus Renaud, so Lucas will offer a warning. Liz's interest in Dex Heller's pecking disquisition may leave Felicia wondering why this is so important to her. Of course, Elizabeth and Lucky Spencer suspect Cyrus is to condemn for all the fatal chaos passing at GH, so Liz has good reasons to be invested in Dex's case from launch to finish. Thursday's exercise clip also shows Laura Collins admitting she thinks it's better if she's not involved, but she may not be talking about all the Cyrus fermentation. Rather, Laura may not want to get tangled up in the rearmost Quartermain extremity, so she may let Martin Gray know she's bowing out. Still, it looks like Molly Lansing Davis will eventually deliver good news to Tracy Quartermain in her jail cell. Will Tracy be released following her rearmost legal mess? At Charlie's Cantina, Christina Corinthos Davis will set the record straight with Alexis Davis presumably on commodity related to Ava Jerome and all the guardianship chaos. "I'm gonna say this formally and get it over with," Christina says in Thursday's promo. Over with Ava, she'll lash out at Rick Lansing and worry he's not going to stand by her. Nonetheless, General Hospital spoilers point to Rick stepping up for Ava in the end, so she'll appreciate his help on her charge to get Avery Corinthos back. Despite Sonny Corinthos' most recent collapse, he'll recover enough for a meeting with Brick. Thursday's exercise videotape shows Brick advising that they've to make sure a close call no way happens again. Sonny and Brick will have a strategy session as they work to stop the adversary who planted the explosive device, but Natalia Ramirez should remain concerned about Sonny's health. Natalia may ultimately move Sonny that he needs real medical attention, so stick with us for updates on Sonny's GH stint and further prognostications on any Cyrus peril there.